Hi guys, this is Heidi Stitching Faith back with the flosstube number 39. Today's date is the May the 4th, 2024. May the 4th be with you. Today is a special day and I just went out with my sisters. We did early birthday celebration because everybody is busy. And now I have time to record. I decided May Mania planning video to do May Mania planning video. And today I'm going to concentrate on one designer. Last year I concentrated on Mira. It was a success. I studied a whole bunch of it, but this year I'm working. My goal is to finish one or two Mira and one or two Nora's before I can start a whole bunch, which I'm going to start one on my birthday. Every year I start Mira, Fancy Lady. That's a rule. Before even flosstube was a thing, I did it for 20 years. Other than that, if I'm gonna start Blackbird. I have a whole bunch of whips on my side. I have, whoa, that was my computer. It's okay. I'm gonna start a whole bunch of, I was just thinking about my computer. Finishes that are not framed. I just didn't want to bring framed ones. It's hassle to take it down and show it, so not finished, fully finished framed ones are easier. I don't have anything else done. I only framed some of the, not prairie schoolers. I do have a lot of prairie schoolers. Maybe one year I'll do that. But Blackbird Designs. Okay, so let's start again. This is a flosstube channel about cross stitch. Flosstube is a cross stitch channel where I am gonna talk about my love, my hobby of cross stitching. I do other crafts too, but mainly I talk about crafts. So far I have. And if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and do all the things. And if you want to see my whole variety of stitching designs I do, check it out. Other videos. I do a whole bunch of different styles of cross stitching, not only primitive like Blackbird Design that I'm gonna concentrate today, but for the May I'm gonna do that. That's it. I'm gonna just jump in and start. And the first thing I'm gonna show is not a cross stitch or a Blackbird design. It is a diamond painting and it is a Star Wars. May the 4th is official Star Wars day. May the 4th be with you, hence that. So I have my diamond painting. I forgot, like I was gonna record it a few minutes ago and I forgot diamond painting. And those are round drills. I did it. This is a dimension kit. I wanted to get all cross stitch, but at the time Amazon did not have the cross stitch, so I got the diamond painting, which is easier, faster, and sometimes it's fun to use different ways we can express our craftiness. So it's not always has to be cross stitch. So this is the Lucan from the far away. You can see Lucan, the princess. But like if you bring and the Dark Vader's head, but if you bring closer, it's more pixelated. It is fun. You can finish this in a couple of days. That's why I like it. And only today, I'm not gonna start Blackbird Design. I'm gonna start one of these kits, either this one, which is also a dimension kit. Disney dimension kit. Either Yoda. There's also the drill for Yoda. I might just get that. Very well possible I'm gonna get this, start this. I have this one, I already got it. I'm gonna start this one, which is the Disney version from the dimensions. It starts with the kit has a 14 count Aida in navy blue, but it has a lot of half stitches. And if looking at it, it doesn't have a lot of colors. A lot of it, the fabric fills it in. So I think it's gonna be fast stitch. It has a lot of back stitching. Because of the May the 4th, I wanna be dorky. I'm gonna watch Star Wars from the beginning, and I think Amazon. No, not Amazon. Anyways, I'll figure out where I can watch that. No, Disney has it now. Star Wars was bought by Disney. Anyways, so I'm gonna start showing, sorry for that noise, I was moving the chair. I'm gonna start showing my first starts. Well, I was gonna start both of them, which is from the Mystery Tour series. This is the 5th one, and this is the, which one? 4th and 5th. This one was out of print, but it is in print now. I'm gonna apologize for if I get my eyes red and a little bit runny nose. It's really funky weather right now outside, and I did take Zyrtec, but sometimes, you know, sinuses, they don't cooperate. Anyways, on the May 1st, I started Yellow Submarine. I started on 40 count eucalyptus by Fox and Rabbit, and it's pretty small start, but it just gives you an idea. How it's gonna look like. So this is the longest side, and it's gonna go up to here. It's gonna be small one. I decided to make them smaller. Whoops, that's upside down. I do have the code for colors for the colors that asks for 2 DMCs, but if the alternative is 1 color of DMC, like 422, I use the DMC. For the gray one, which is, let me see, Garden Gate, I did use the Garden Gate. So I'm trying to, because they are tiny patterns, I'm trying to be a little bit mindful of how much I need to. And I have a lot of floss put with the kits. That's also another reason I want to start. I have I have enough fabric to start this one, Octopus Garden, which I think is gonna look amazing. And for this one, Eucalyptus, I'm thinking of using I have put it in the same bag because Winter Wonderland, this was a lot of people's unicorn chart, but last year it became printed again and available. Of course, I purchased immediately. So if you love this and you've been looking for it, keep an eye on Blackbird Designs. They are reprinting really high sought out patterns, like the Octopus Garden was one of them too. With it, I also put this pattern. I know it's not the Blackbird, but I'm gonna use the same fabric probably for that one too. So I put them all together. Just the floss palette for both of those, I put them together. Cold for. Decided to go cold for whatever I can, and whatever is DMC, I put it separate. So I'm all ready. Maybe tomorrow I'll start another one. So they're small one. I think they will go fast. Let me just see if I'm gonna do this. All right. Second start. I had 2 starts so far. So May 3rd, which is yesterday, I started this one, Eleanor Rigby. At the back it says a sweet baby design too, but I like these gray tones. Honestly, I thought it was 1 color, but it has 6 or 5 colors. I am doing gold DMC version, and I'm using the code for fabric, which is 32 count. No, actually I'm using 32 count. 1, 2, 3 stitch this. 1, 2, 3 sold me alternative Wix dye work gray linen, yeah, 32 count. First I was not gonna stitch on gray, but I found out how to use this fabric and not complain too much. This is only one color, yet one day or one evening of work. So what I need to do, use a hoop that really tight, like a drum tight. This way to floss is okay. I think I did all you need is love or something like that. I was using a 40 count mixed dye work straw, and the fabric is loose, and I wasn't getting a good coverage. But with the 2 floss 32 count, I got a better coverage, and I'm happy, and it goes fast. My eyes were tired. I was gonna go 40 count, but I started like, my son had a concert. He has end of the year concerts, and I don't go all of them because it's the same thing every night. So, but I wait for him because I'm his driver. While I was waiting evening, I was stitching this, and evenings my eyes get tired. A bigger count is easier to stitch and wait, especially when your head is somewhere else, you know, you're thinking everything else. It's easier to count on a bigger count. So I started this one, and it's a small one. So this is small, it's gonna be up to here. So it's not gonna be a big pattern. And from this series, this is the 3rd one. Well, I started like, well, I'm gonna start the octopus. I have yellow submarine, these 3. I have, let me just jump around. I'll show it twice. I have already finished this one last year, which is the strawberry field. And it's also on a 32 count gray mixed dye work linen. So this in the Eleanor will be match, and the yellow submarine and the octopus garden will be matched. Yellow brick road, I do think I need to use the cold 4 count, even if not the color. I mean, yeah, fabric, not the color, because of the roundness and I think the shape. So clear as a mud, like Carol was saying it. Those are 2. I'll show it again. Those are the only 2 starts. This is a finish. Where is it there? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a bag and see corresponding whips. So I'm gonna go through the whips first, even though I showed the finish, but I'll show it again. I'm trying to be organized, but planning videos, I don't do a lot. Probably this will be my first planning video. I do just regular whips. I'm like, hey, this is what I have, this is what I stitch, this is what I want to stitch. That's the videos I do. So planning is gonna be a little bit different for me. Yeah, I did the mirror though. Well, it was a mirror parade. Anyways, who cares, right? This is 2022 Humming of the Bees. And I was just looking at this, is that a seashell? That's so cute if it is, isn't it? I don't want to point with my fingers constantly like this plate. Isn't that adorable? So I started 2022 because the moment I saw it, I wanted it. And I started it on light hazelnut extrude design with the cold for DMC colors, and I wanted to finish that year. Of course, it's 2024. We're still working on it. Almost done. Very little left. Just I need to let's see the numbers. And I need to do, I think, numbers and what else? Letters. It is so pretty. And so there's 1, 2, these 2 lines. I just need 2 more lines. And I did put the 2024 because I am planning to finish. This is crazy not to finish it this year. I just need to do this line and close the border, which is like this, right? Yes, It's a repetition of the same borders. This is the only one that is different. These three parts are the same border. That's interesting. No, actually this is different too, never mind. So I have a half of this border and full copy of the bottom border. Humming of the bees. The house took me a while to stitch, but once the house is done, now we can fly through it, hopefully. So this month I will try to work on this one. I did work on a couple of others. My update video, stay tuned. I do have quite a bit done with the other projects, but I thought it's gonna be too confusing because I'm already going and if I add those two, I thought it's gonna be too much. So I'm gonna try to do second video, not today, where I'll update my regulars, and you guys gonna be surprised to see not Eleanor from hats, but another large one it's calling me, and I think I want to work on it quite a bit. It's the biggest sampler I have, and I have worked on quite a bit. So please check in the other video that is gonna come up. If you'll be surprised. Another one, Away We Ride. This is also was out of print, but then they reprinted it. And I am working with Extrude Design again, Halloween Pumpkin. That's the fabric name. It's really pretty fabric. And I have purchased more of it because I was really enjoying this fabric, and I'm like, in case I need to do more Halloween. I have a couple of designs from Birds of the Feather that are, well, I have most of my Birds of the Feather are Halloween. Now this side is more space. Away We Ride, it's a 40 count, all called for floss, 1/2. The thing is, with this floss, I have to make sure I fussy cut it, like lighter ones and darker ones, so there's a difference between these two colors. Otherwise they have a lot of similarities. Like for the wings, I cut the lighter side of the called for fabric. For the body, I cut the darker side of the called for fabric, just to get this difference between the wings and the body. I need to fill in the house, and I think this is like 60% done. Need to go down and close the border and do bottom border, and that's it. And another one, hopefully. I don't know about the framing. I was thinking about it, and I was listening other people talk about it. Framing. I don't want to put all my stitching because I live with other people and I don't want the fill up. So, and it's also hard to show, like I have a bunch of Blackbird Design frame, but I don't know, I might not frame everything, but other ways to finish it. I still have to decide how to store fully finished projects. I don't have quite the like finished projects. On the hangers, I hang in my closet. I have a space. But if it's fully finished, like the framed ones, even especially seasonal, where do you guys store them? Or the pillows, like I had one bucket of pillows. I even forgot I had in my garage. I showed a couple of videos or one video ago. By the way, thank you so much for last video. I was being very awkward. I thought Bluetooth took over my sound and I was being awkward. And people were very gracious and kind. In good cases, people would have edited. Since I don't edit, I just put out the raw video. I sounded a little bit sad. It was just I was caught off guard, and that's how I sounded like. But it is also weird, you know, to record it and then you realize that, oh, you messed up. So thank you so much for being kind and gracious about it. It meant a lot to me. because I know I just posted the awkward moment of me being me, and people were very kind, so thank you. What was I saying? Yeah, storage. I don't know where to store. I have kids living with me, so I don't have extra room for craft room. I use my room. I use my living space for cross stitching, but like finished items, I just hang it, but fully finished ones, I don't know how, I don't want them to get ruined, you know. Where to put all the drums, especially seasonals or pillows? How do you guys store it that they don't get ruined, but you have a good access? You know, if I put it in a garage, it's gonna go way up there. Then there are times I don't want to climb up there or ask someone to climb up there to get the top of the plastics down so I can take it up. So I don't know, maybe I'm being weird. Maybe I should watch some storage organization videos like cross stitch storage, how they do it, but I haven't had it down how to store fully finished cross stitch. In my past, I enjoyed always stitching, so what I did was just sold my stuff. Like I stitched it, I enjoyed it, then I sold it. So that solved the problem. For a long time, a lot of people, well, my husband knew it, but like outside people did not know I was cross stitcher because there was nothing cross stitching. I would stitch and sell it or give it away. Anyways, this one I started last year. Again, this book, if you have not bought it, it's a treasure, and it's gonna go out of production again. I'm not saying I know, I'm just guessing that this kind of projects, if you love it, don't wait too long. So this one is souvenir of the summer. My God, I talk too much. And 32 count wheat-chilled. It's just the leftover from the early Americans. It's a sand, desert sand, I think. And they are hand-dyed floss, but from my own. The ones that called for, they look different. At least the ones I had it, skins I had it. So I used my own hand-dyed floss from my own stash. I also have this 40 count fabric that it's from another project, and I'm gonna use for this one. I think I know it's brown, it's more gray, green gray, but I think it's gonna look nice. And my son is calling, and I do have my daughter on standby to pick him up, so hopefully she'll call back and pick him up. I think he's asking for that. Are you guys seeing that call, or am I don't know. There's always something going on. So anyways, this is another one. This one I'm planning to finish this year. Oh, joyous day. I put the date for this one on the humming of the bees, and I'm working on 40 count Newcastle linen. Well, Newcastle linen is 40 count. The sticker, I hid it. Previous videos I said it. What is it? It's a very popular linen. Anyways, I did put the 2024. So I finished the bottom row. I'm going up the top 2 rows, and that's it. No, yeah. This is a big row, but I count as a row, and this one. So I finished this. I'm gonna work on this one. And Christmas one, yeah. This is the book. I'm gonna stitch everything on this book. and I have finished this one already. Are you gonna go pick him up? Call him, please. Tis the season. This one I already finished it, and I have shown before, but since we are here, it's stitched on 32 count, raw natural linen with the hand-dyed floss, but it's not the cold form. All right, so this one is finished. I also have finished one of the stockings. I think it's the ABC one. Yeah, and it's on 40 count. My goal is to finish all of them, then put them together, the stockings. This one, I am planning to stitch everything. So where's the big one? Okay. I also started this one, Christmas Garden. This was out of print on everybody's list, unicorn list. So it's this book also a treasure. Even if you don't stitch any of it, it's worth having it. And I have stitched last year. I started it this much. First I was thinking like not doing this part, but I like the words, I like the letters, the way the vines go through it. I don't know, something about it, but I did brighten up the colors. Called for colors were not matching the pattern. They were really brown, like the greens were really brown. So I went with this is a hand-dyed silk from Silks for You. And the reds, I think is a hand-dyed floss, cotton floss, but it's not the called for. So it needs only 4 colors. So I just decided to brighten it up. But the rest of it, I am gonna, oh, actually I have also this one. This is also a whip. Yeah, this one. I was just double checking it because it's not filled in. So I just had a start. And I'm gonna work on those too. So I wanna like not pressure myself, but humming of the bees, I do want to finish it. For this ones, I just want to put a couple of stitches just to say I worked on it. But I'm not gonna pressure myself to finish it, because the moment I give myself deadlines and stuff, it works opposite for me. And last whip, but not the least one, is from the Winds of Autumn. Really so much pattern. I cannot believe it. For the price I get this much pattern. Each pattern would be cost $20 if you ask me, like, but it's together. So right now I have this one as a whip. I'm trying to find the name. Well, I have this one finished. I could not find it. I lost this one, but I have stitched it on Aida. I might just stitch it again if I don't find it. I have stitched this one already. I'll show it, which is Nebraska Prairie. I finished this one. And my book's splitting apart. Okay, this one, A Sister's Love. So I have this as a whip. Let me just show you guys. And it's on the 36 count R&R linen. And I don't know, I just know it's R&R linen, and I'll say it, but after that don't know what. It says a lot of Algerian, not Smirnoff, it's more Algerians, I think. Let's see. Satin border, pinkish, no, back stitch on a satin border, floss used. Anyways, it's a specialty stitches. Those are eyelets, that's what I know. Anyways, this is also on DMC, called for DMC alternatives that book gives you. But I also, this is the reason I wanted to start. I have kitted 3 other projects with, this is the DMC one, but these 2 are Wix Diver called for, and it's used a lot of it, so other projects. So one other ones I'm gonna do is, I planned it Bittersweet September, and the same colors. I also, well actually I have decided Midnight Acorn. I'm not showing any patterns. No, I am not. So this one is the floss, called for flosses for Midnight Acorn. I tried to do with DMC on 32 count. I hated it. So this is gonna be a restart. And that floss is sharing a pattern with also that large crow. A lot of people are stitching this one right now. So this bundle is sharing and this gray, I think, is for, anyways, they are sharing a lot of those kits. I put them together because a lot of them are sharing the floss. So I did not want to get one for each project. I am putting the whole book and the 3 bundles of floss together, but it also is holding up a lot of floss. If I don't stitch them, they're gonna be stuck here, and I'm gonna go buy them again. And some of the flosses are very common with the Blackbird, like Cocoa, Third Road, Chickpea, Sneakerly, Carolina, Cecile, Oscar is used everywhere, Pamlico, a lot of places Blackbird uses that. Swamp Water, I think it's for the bird. Then we have Amber, Chickpea again. See, I did buy the repeat buy, even though I said I'm not gonna do that. Bright Leaf, Marmalade, Palomino, again, I guess I bought it twice. Cinnamon Toast, Sage, Molasses, Sweet Potato. I'm not good at showing the floss, that's why usually I don't. And I need to put this in a project bag right now. It's in a Ziploc. I did quite a bit purchases. I'm not going to include it because it's 33 minutes and I'm still showing the whips. At the main month of May is Mother's Day and also my birthday. So I purchased some stuff. Then my husband has been purchasing stuff. So I have quite a bit. Collected purchases. I decided to do it with my update video because I did not want to confuse too much or complicate too much, because I'm going to show a whole bunch of Blackbird Design patterns. I don't want to add them all purchases. So I have purchased from 2 different bag buyers project bags, which gonna go, one of them is gonna go here. And I also purchased fabrics for projects. So I decided to do separate video for that. All right, let me just show some of my kitted Blackbird designs, then I'll show the finishes, not fully finishes, but the finishes. And then I will show a little bit of a pattern, not everything, but a little bit of it. So first one is We Live in Hope. And I decided to use Newcastle linen, ancient. Oh, the ancient I was using for the other one too, that I forgot the name. What is it? Okay, so on this project I'm using ancient to Oh Joyous Day. I just realized I'm using the same fabric. So ancient, I should write it down somewhere. My goodness, my apologies for the shaking the table. So ancient and the floss. Let's see what I have for the floss. Oh, I have Vicky Clayton silks. This is how she sends it with alternative names. So I put it in a project Ziploc, floss Ziploc bag, and I put them, I just decided to use this fun way to store them. It is really variegated, really pretty. So Vicky Clayton silk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. This project is using 10 silk, well, you can use the hand-dyed flosses, cotton flosses, but I decided to go, since it's not using a lot of silks, to go with the silks. These ones, I can use them later on for projects and stuff, but they were just laying around. I figured that I'm gonna use as a floss drop. It's not a floss drop. And usually my silks, I keep it separate bags so they don't fray. And seems like right now it's working for me. So this is one. It's a pretty big one. Oh, it has a smaller one too over here, but I'm gonna go for the big one. But later on I might stitch the small one too. And it is size wise 199 by 199 by 191. So it's quite a bit. For me, it's a medium size project, but usually under 200 I call it medium size, medium large or medium, but I think it is large. I guess I really like ancient because I have started it, the greeting, and I have a large cut 40 count for another series of Blackbird Designs, but I do have the hand-dyed floss, cotton floss for this. So I got the loose feathers. I have this one, the loose feathers one, 1, 2. I have shown them before, so I'm gonna go a little bit faster so we won't be here more than 1 hour. Number 3. If I start 1 or 2, so I'm gonna go 3 by how many? 1, 2, 3, 3 by 3, or I have to do the counting, but either I'm gonna go 3 on this way, or 4 this way, 2 down, or 3 and 4 this way. So I have to figure out which way is the best for me on the fabric that I have. This is All the Hills Echoes, number 4 in the series. The same colors used a lot of places. That's why I put them together. Sing a Song of Seasons. I did see people use them, stitch them separately. It's beautiful, but I think I'm gonna do one. Like I said, if I do it pillows, I don't know what to do with all these pillows. Pleasure of the Fleeting Year. Oh, that's a pretty one, peacock. But oddly enough, the floss that I have for the peacock is not teal. So even though I do have the call for teal floss for this, I'm gonna use one of them. I have a silk floss that is tealy. I want to use that one for the bird. It's number 7, and it's Hear the Crickets Sing. This one, The Summer Beginning 4th, number 8. And number 9 is The Last Ripe Berries. Oh, this is one of my favorites. So it's 9, right? I can do 3, 3, 3. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, 3, 3, 3, which is, I think, their suggested way of doing it. And the project pack, once I show it my next video, it has a project pack. It's gonna go on that one. Another one I'm gonna start, this is a small one actually, is a Stars and Stripes, and I have a 32 count gingerbread, and I have a hand-dyed floss is enough. Like, it uses how many colors? 2 colors, blue and red. Yeah, no, 3 colors. It says Deep Sea and Blue Code Red. Yeah, 2 colors. with the gingerbread. So I'm gonna use that. Let's put this over here so it doesn't have a bag. I have this one, but I got the trick or treat for the border. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, but it is a Halloween-y color. And the inside I'm gonna use the dark chocolate. Those are only floss. Well, they do need only one floss. Another one, let's see. It's a book again. A Heart Remembers. And let's see which one I kitted. Oh, actually, never mind. It's not kitted. It's a whip. I have the code for DMCs. And I keep on forgetting I have this whip until I see it. A Heart Remembers is one of the smallest projects that always gets forgotten. And last time I think I did border and this side. I believe this was done and inner border was done. So I just added the outer border and this row. So next time I have to go this and the borders. So couple of sessions, I think I can finish this. I have not kitted up anything else from this project, but from looking at it, these colors are used couple of other projects. So that's another reason I have to start others so they can share floss. Because in some projects you just need 1 or 2 strands and it's not worth buying the whole skein of floss for a couple of stitches. But if you have it in your stash, you can just switch around. This one is, oh, I kitted 2 of them, okay. Thy Love More Strong. I'm gonna see if I can figure out which one is for which. No, I can't. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Okay, I have a bunch of weeks dye work. Let's see. Which one is asking for the weeks dye work? Or I think I haven't separated them. I have this weeks dye works and I have classic color works and gentle arts. So I'm thinking I have not separated them. I got it from 1 to 3 stitch. So I got everything called for both of them and Moments of Glad Grace. I think I'm gonna use Winter's Brew for this. What is it asking for? Because I have a whole bunch of Winter's Brew after like Legacy by Picture This Plus. Well, actually I have a Legacy too. We'll see. So it's asking for Legacy. I might just go because I have a huge cut that I just showed you guys over there. Weld Picture This Plus. So they're both available fabrics, so we'll see. Is this big? This looks easy and pinks. I like this. I might start this. 141 by 178. So I don't have fabrics, but I have all the call for floss. And I guess the receipt. This and this. Oopsie. I have this folder, Blackbird Design. I want to go through it. I might not. We'll see how much time I have. But I just misplaced. I just took it out the floss. I want to put it back before I move on. Okay, it's here. From A Heart Remembers. If I don't put it back, then I'm not gonna find them. All right. Another one is kitted up is this Midnight Watch. Everybody has stitched this already. I have kitted this up long time ago with the 36 count Murky. At that time, the Murky was available everywhere. And I have the DMCs for it, so I'm not gonna show the DMCs, but I think I have some hand-dyed floss for the letters. I might just do one of the hand-dyed flosses. For the cat, I got from the Silks for You or somewhere. I got a silk black, but it's variegated. I might just use black silk for the cat. And 36 count, 1/2. Midnight watch. Be happy if I can just start. It doesn't have to be finished, just a start. And let's see, this is already finished the showing. This was very popular a couple of years ago, Feast of Friendship. Everybody was stitching. I think most people have finished it because it's beautiful. I do love the house different color flosses. I tried to like do DMC. For this it didn't work, so I end up getting all the flosses like this. I think they are the house flosses, these 3, and all the cold for floss. See this endive? I already see uniform blue and endive. I see it in so many projects. Probably I have a couple of skins and I keep on buying them because I forget that I have it kitted up. That's one reason. And this is a really small project, especially if done 40 count. It's suggested is for 30 count obsidian blend are never production. I cannot find that. And the size is 189 by 91, really small. So I might just do 36 count or 40, but I'm thinking 36 because 40 might be too tiny, but I do have it. 30 count, I don't think so. I just don't feel it. 32 count, I like better. 30 count, for some reason, I am getting confused. Little Birds, also kitted. This is a large one. Wow, 395 by 339. This is a large design. And I think I got the Vicky Clayton silks again. I guess I went through a Vicky Clayton silk stage. And it comes like this. And this is the colors. I do not have the fabric, but the code for fabric is Heartland. It is available. Picture this plus fabrics are available, but I just want to show how pretty the silks feel. Of course, you can always go with the code for DMC, which I've been doing a lot of projects, or you can go code for hand-dyed floss, cotton. That would be more economical, but I felt like if I'm gonna stitch this long on it, it's large ones, it is worth the silk, but the small ones usually doesn't matter who's the designer and stuff. I will go with the DMC, which is easier and more affordable. And come to my garden. I did get the Vicky Clayton. This is over the time I have purchased it. That's why I want to start. Like, this is the floss. It's 2019. So it's a newer chart, but look at the color palette. So over here, what I do is the code for color alternative names. So instead of putting the Vicky Clayton silk name, underneath I write down the name of the hand-dyed floss. So this way it says gray. So under the legend I see it's gray, and I go because this is what I'm gonna use. So it's easier for me if the floss is named by the color of the pattern instead of the Vicky Clayton names, which is not, so I don't have to use this all the time. And I just put the stickers like this, and those are acrylic standard floss holders. I got it either Amazon or Etsy, but I think it's Amazon. And I have this set up. I just need the let's see, I need the fabric. What is it asking? Welt. It's a pretty color. Welt. 2 more. Whoa, this is a big one too. Merrily Mary, we welcome spring. No, actually it's smaller than the other one. 273, 275. Almost square, almost. And I am using DMC. This one is called for DMCs. I decided to go, but I went with the, is it the called for? Oaken. With the called for DMC, Oaken. And I'm just check if this is the called for. Yes. 36 count Oaken. So this time I went with the called for fabric, called for DMC, and I think it's gonna look fabulous. Because the fabric is so variegated, I think floss not being that variegated is gonna work. So this one is fully ready to go. I just need to take a needle and start. Well, actually I have 3 more, 2 more, 3 more. Oh, I forgot. This is a whip too. Loose feathers. And I have summer, autumn, winter. Summer. Autumn is finished already. And winter. I'm kind of behind. My goal was every season to stitch one. So far I stitched only the alphabet, the border, and the autumn. But I think the biggest one was the autumn, and I stitched it. So I'm gonna go summer here, winter here, since I skipped the winter already. So I'm gonna, if I work on it, I'm gonna finish the summer. Look how pretty it is. This is called for, I think these letters are DMC, but the birds and everything else is called for hand-dyed floss. Oh, it's so pretty. And it's so small. The suggestion for the book is to make it big on 30 count and make a pillow. In my house, it's gonna get ruined. I have boys, and I cannot like monitor every second not to touch the pillows. So for me, pillows like on a couch doesn't work. Let's see. So that was a whip actually. It was not a project. This is a whip too. See, I'm not all ready. Birds of the feather. So pretty. And when it was on my unicorn, then I decided I want to finish the year it came, but you know, other things came up and I forgot to finish it. And this is, I think, 40 count Nirvana from Needle and Flax. But it is really easy and fast stitch. Once I pick up, I'm gonna go for it. I call them lollipop flowers. I seen a Carol Soapbox Stitchers flosstube. It's really pretty. Hope one day I'll finish it too. One day soon. And I have this cute magnet. I don't use the needle minders, but I love them to hold my project information cards. If this is a whip too, I'm gonna be upset. No, it's not. It's a kid, so I kit it up. And it is, what is Oaken? I think I have Oaken too. And the floss, called for DMC though. I might just have to 1 or 2 colors put the called for hand-dyed floss, but most of it I'm gonna use the called for DMC with the Oaken called for. And I already measured it, this one. This is the size. This is all I need for 40 count. This asks for 36. I use the 40 count one. Open. And see. This one is poor thing. I've been showing you every year since I start flosstube. Something sweet with this fabric, and that's it. 40 count truffle. I think it's gonna look nice. I'm gonna put the DMC and not think too much about it and just stitch, because overthinking is not helping me. I start like, oh, this and that, and I end up not stitching it because I'm like, what if this is wrong and stuff. That's why sometimes I like to have a start like this one. I already started it, right? I know I'm gonna finish it, but if I have not started it, I'll think about it for a year, 2, 3, and sometimes longer. So I'm gonna show a couple of fabrics, no, not fabrics, patterns. 56 minutes. These are the stashes that I have not kitted up and stuff, but I dream of stitching them. Like this one, I just got it a couple of days ago, but the pattern was I think it's the post office kind of bended it when they put it in my mailbox. Although I have a big mailbox, but still. It's 2010 pattern, but it's available everywhere. I'm gonna use my own colors. I have enough colors to use this. Raise a glass of cheer for the beginning of New Year. I think it's really easy, fast stitch. Actually, I'm gonna put it aside to find some plus for that. The gift is small, so I'm gonna go through the books I have, then some patterns. I'll go to books I have, then I'll show the finishes, not full of finishes, then some rest of the patterns. So this one is the gift is small. It has 3 patterns. I like the antique. I'm gonna just stitch this. You see the difference? This is bigger. It says the alphabet. So it's the inspiration, they got this one, but I like this. They have the small pin cushion. It's awesome for a small gift. If I have like the smalls, I usually do it. If I do a project and I have a small pattern fabric left, I don't want to waste it. I usually, if they have a small, I stitch the small. I do that with the just on all the time. When I do a band and underneath there's like this much fabric left, I just do a small with that. Summer's Last Rose. I've been wanting this stitch so long. I'm just gonna do like a tube. Let me see if there's a bigger picture. I don't think I'm gonna do it this way, but Michael's has the boxes, long wooden boxes. We can color it and use that. But I think I'll roll. That's the word, roll. I'm gonna do a small roll. This is already small. What is the name? Sewing box. I'm trying not to show the patterns. So if you're not interested to looking at the books, no more stitching. I'm just gonna show books and patterns. Well, I'm gonna show my fully finished, not fully finished ones. I'll get used to saying the right words eventually. Oh, this is worth buying it. It has so many patterns in there. Oh la la. For starters, this one, yes. So for my red, I finished the Greek sampler. There was a little bit left, so I need a new red sampler. I'm thinking one Teresa Vanette has a red sampler. I got her book signed, and there's one from Blackbird Designs, this book, and what is it? There's a couple of choices. Next video, maybe I should say that next video. I'll keep it like this one. It says 36 Canton vintage pecan butter lakeside linen. Good luck finding that, but we can use any kind of neutral color, neutral fabric for this. Sometimes books are easy like a magazines. I just look through. I don't need to stitch them to enjoy them. Got it for this one, Bells of Christmas Day. When it came up, like I ordered it, it took a while for 1 to 3 stitch to get it, to send it to me. After that, I decided to order this ones from Kitten Stitcher because she would not post it until she had on stock. Bells of Christmas Day. It's very pretty and it's using oaken. I do have enough oaken. I just need to, let me just put this aside so see if I can cut a fabric for that. I have this one. For this one, I was thinking of using 36 count gingerbread again. This is 32, but I have a 36 count too. And it needs only one color. Molasses. 83 by 151. If I don't have it, I can use any of the similar color, variegated, or even DMC. Oh, I have silk. You know what? I'm gonna put this aside too. I have a silk. I just thought about it. I bought this pattern back a couple of weeks ago or months ago. So this is an iron-on, and it's a large paper. I'm not gonna do iron-on. My thinking is take a picture, flip it, then print it, and use 40 count and make a small pillow. But it's gonna take me effort. It's one color, but for me to read the freedom, iron-on is backwards. So if I wanna have the freedom read the right way, so I have to flip the picture when I stitch. Otherwise it's gonna be backward. I don't know if the seller said cross stitch or iron-on, or I did not read it. There is also that. And those are patterns. I'll show it later. When the leaves fall, I have not stitched any of this, but I got this one because Carol, Saltbox Stitcher, had stitched this one. And I have seen it in her flosstube long time ago, and I've been wanting it. When I saw it, I bought it, and I have not stitched it. It has this beautiful pattern. I have enough patterns. It can last me lifetime. I don't know if it's a big one. It looks small. So it's beautiful. And it's from the When the Fall Sleep booklet. It has pincushion. There's one with the specialty stitches. Needle book probably. I like the way the Blackbird finishes different ways. Gives idea not to be afraid to finish different way. And I like this plate. So then not always they frame their work, which is interesting, you know, to see cross stitches finish different way. Like there's one pocket. Is that what it's called? Delicious Autumn. It's very interesting. I do want to try. I have a Barbara Anna witch that I want to try it this way, but I want to first try it on something that if I ruin it, I'm not going to be sad. Peppermint and Holly. It's been, I wanting this forever. And I'm going to stitch everything on it, but these two are beautiful. Look at this. My problem is there's not enough time. I want to stitch everything, but I underestimate. No matter how fast you stitch, there's only a couple of hours a day. Oh, that is so beautiful. I want to say I want to stitch only one, but that will be a lie. I want to stitch everything. I can Holly Banner, that's cute. Dear Mother, I want to say I'm waiting for which ones they're gonna reprint next, because so far Blackbird Designs been amazing reprinting their books that are always wanted. Like this one's been a lot of people's list too, like this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, with the blackbird over here. I seen it finished a couple of years ago from the Blackbird fans group on Facebook. I don't go a lot on Facebook, but when I go, it's like to go see the Stitchers groups. Honeysuckle Manor. There's, well, those are too small. I want to show the bigger picture because sometimes it's hard to see from the small one. I think R&R has a grayish color fabric that I have it. Where is it? I'm stitching something else on R&R. It's gonna be ideal for this project too, that fabric, and I have enough for this. This is 142 by 123, and this one, whoa. And each pattern alone can cost like $15, right? So the price, we get the whole book, 3 patterns. Everybody loves this. I love it too, but I was like, this is beautiful. You know, it looks blue, but they are grays. It's like, I want to say I know the grays, but it is grays. Oh, it's a needle book. Oh, that's so cute. Look, they made a flag. I do have a fabric actually from Joanne that has a US flag. I can just put it inside. I can get this up too. Do you see it? I have this much and I'm still thinking of adding stuff. Cross stitch head. Sewing club. Basically, I wanted to stitch everything, so I stopped myself because I could not choose which one to start. Everything is beautiful. I cannot choose, like this one is beautiful. Either I have to kit up everything at once, or I have to wait until I can see what extra floss I can get from others. This one, I like this color too. I don't know, I cannot decide how to start. I'm not gonna do this. I wanna do this or this. We'll see. Sweet Land of Liberty. I finished this, I finished this, I finished Sweet Abigail. I think this is the only one I haven't finished. This book, I stitched everything. Yeah, so I finished this book, but I'm keeping it for my collection. I think they are all available. Okay, those are all the books I have. There are more, but I don't have it. Let me show finishes. Before I already showed it, but I'm gonna show again. A, B, C, D, E, F. The Christmas book. I need to clean up the fabric. Strawberry Fields. This is from Sweet Land of Liberty. Oh, I did this on 14 count item. At that time I was stitching on 14 count, or that's what I had available. I showed one of the books. But this one is supposed to be like this. Drum. I don't know, maybe I should try drum on this, like the ends have to match like that. That's how it's supposed to be. So I finished it, but I never fully finished it. This one is Forget Me Not, something Forget Me Not. I use my own colors like lilacs and stuff, but I wanna do the blue ones on a 40 count and make a small pillow. This was supposed to be a gift for someone who passed away, so I kept it, but I am gonna stitch a smaller one. This is so pretty. Oh, I finished that last year. I started a long time ago, but I finished it last year. And it's on a 32 count from the Sweet Land of Liberty. Again, look at the eagle's wings. It's one color. I did talk about this finishing on the last video. I did show the finished part. I don't know, I don't think I have shown this before. It's from the Christmas collection, 121. I finished this on 21. It's on 32 count strong. And this is so from the same series. This is a Feliz Navidad. For a long time, this is the one of the first I did on 40 count, and I was stuck on this leather part because a lot of changes. Again, 2023, I finished it. So pretty. I finished this one the year I started doing flosstube, probably this a month or two after I started doing flosstube. That's how I remember. I did change up a little bit the colors, but they are all called for. It's just the placement of the colors. I changed it on 36 count. What is it? Raw natural linen. 2/2. I know this one because 1/2 was too sparse. It's not hand dyed, so I did 2/2. Oh, that's pretty. I should frame this. Love the blackbirds. So really, really fun pattern. So I'm gonna show a couple of more patterns, but I'm not gonna go too long because my phone. This one, I've been collecting slowly, the whole collection. I finally have everything. But now my conundrum is, should I stitch each one separately, or do it like Olivia Pumpkin Hollow Quilt did it? She did it all in one. That's beautiful. So I'm still in debate with myself which way to go, but I have it. I'm not gonna read all the names so we can go faster. It's from the same collection, and all of them are available. Some of them are reprinted. If you cannot find it, go kittenstitcher.com. She has everything. I mean, not everything, but all of this that I'm showing, I got it from her, from Etsy, from eBay, from 123 Stitch, from this one is from the Mystery Tour. This is the last one. That is not kit up. It's not from this collection. Why is it here? Okay, put it there. This one is from the same collection, Anniversaries of the Heart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Anniversaries of the Heart. I'm not going with the the same thing, like this is the number 1. I'm going randomly, however I put it there. I know this one is the February. This was out of print for a while, but it came back. Farmhouse. This one. Oh, it says satin stitches on the roof. That kind of makes it interesting a little bit when they give you a little bit of a specialty stitches. My allergies are coming back, excuse me. I took allergy medication, but it's not helping. See, at first I thought this and this were the same. So for a long time I wasn't buying it because I thought I had this, but I had this, but I thought I had this one too. So until I realized that they look similar, but they are different. So this one is number 2. I always confused with the number 3. This one is so pretty with the pinks. Okay, so those are the only ones from that collection. Let's see. This is the newest one. Of course, I had to get it. 1, 2, 3 stitch. And this is the one that I've been trying to kit it up with the DMC or my own stash. It's not working, so I think I have to give up and buy the cold form. Especially the house, I cannot get this look. So I have to see what I can do about that. I'll show you one more collection and I'll let you guys go. It's not in their order, but I think finally I got the entire collection except the December stocking. That has one, excuse me. I hate when my nose starts running. I think this was a reprint. A lot of them are reprints. Do you guys want me to say the names? This is August. This is March. February. And each one has 3 patterns. This is April. There's tiny ones. I just I have to, if I have more springy design, a larger one, I have to bring one of this out and do the stockings, you know, I don't want to pull separate floss for these tiny ones. May. Oh, this is for this month. Lily of the Valley. I think this is Lily of the Valley, isn't it? So pretty. July. So it's more patriotic. September. This one is list of my favorites. I'll stitch it, but I rather stitch all of the other ones. October. And has these 2. Those are easy colors to put together. November. I like the turkey one. And this 2. And this is December. So there's one longer stocking that I don't have it. It was out of stock, but I seen that Kitten Stitcher has it now. I have this one. Easter Parade. I like this bucket. I seen I think again Carol's video. I seen this. I believe. I have this one. Deck the Halls with the strawberries. Like this. Without showing the patterns. Swans. Christmas cactus. I have to check it out. What is the size? From me to D. See the same pattern. You can do a pink cushion or a strawberry. But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna attempt the strawberry. I'm gonna be honest. First day of Christmas. Dancing Sugar Plums. Oh, that's cute. And that's it. It's instructions. gives the template and everything. So what are the suggestions? The pattern is suggest 2018. I just want to see what size of fabric they are suggesting. 36 count. Blackbird Design is either 30 count or 36 count. Those are the two sizes they are doing it. Let me see what else. Oh, I wanna stitch this for my daughter for Mother's Day. I don't have a mom, so I wanted to stitch this for her as a mom to her gift. And dear daughter. And this one, Christmas, is part of the other Christmas, Feliz Navidad, and the other one, name I forgot, Christmas Rose. I stitched this, and this one is bringing good cheer. I need to keep this up. Trying to see collections that I showed, and if I missed one. You guys already seen it. I done the Mother's Garden. It's one of my finishes, so I don't want to take it out. There was one more Christmas. I'm looking for the third one. Hey, with me. Oh, this is a book. I just show this book also, but also wanted to show this one that I wanted to kit it up. Merry Christmas, that's all. This is the smallest one out of them all. I think 77 by 140. And I can use all of my flosses. Sisters. I don't know why I didn't put it with my books. I don't want to go through all the patterns. So this is, of course, with my books. So I have not organized it for a while, so they are all over the place. This is a newer one. People are coming and going, and I'm like, are they gonna come here and ring the bell? Lydia Cohagen. And two more, and that's it. I think I'm done. That's all I have. Loose feathers. I got it from the last year when I went to SNL is Saturday Night Live. LNS. Yeah, it's this one. I got this too from that LNS or SNL Saturday Night Live. It depends how you want to say it. This, I don't have this one. It is available. I just have to go get it. For this, honestly, I did not like the grass for a long time. I was not buying it, but I think I'm gonna change the grass to very light green, so all the creatures show. I think that's how I'm gonna go about it. So I'm not gonna go with the code 4 color because I really do not like that one. Colors. Oh, this one is also from the Magical Tour. You know what? This is one color. I can just do it in a day. Yeah, 75 by 87. Okay, I think I kept you guys long enough. You don't, let me know what you guys like, what you guys have, what you don't have it, how you feel about Blackbird Designs. I myself like it. They are like a comfort stitch. I like the way it goes fast. You can, it's forgiving when you make mistake. Like Mirabilia's, you cannot make mistake. If you make a mistake, her face gonna look, you know, crooked. Now that's gonna be my screenshot. It's easy, like forgiving patterns, and especially sometimes end of the day when I stitch, the brain doesn't want to think too much. Blackbird Designs are easier for me, and I can use a hand-dyed floss. I alternate a lot of flosses, fabrics with Blackbird. I go free, like I change up a lot, so that's what I like. Let me know what you guys like about it, or if it was interesting for you. Next one will be regular update, but it's gonna have a lot of Blackbirds because I'm gonna start a lot of Blackbirds, and we're gonna go from there. Until next time, have a wonderful month of May. early happy Mother's Day for all the moms, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye.